I talk to artists almost on a daily basis because I run a PR firm. And the one question that always comes up is, how do we make money from our music? So I decided to talk to a band that's doing exactly that. Making April has managed with a lot of hard work and a really good online strategy to make money using iTunes. This is the story of how they've done that. How do you guys support yourself? Do you have day jobs? What brings in the money? Are you all supported on iTunes?
Yeah, for the last 2.5 years.
For a while, basically, I haven't had a job in a really long time, but I live at home, so I don't really have any bills at the moment. But basically, it's just iTunes. Like every 3 months, we just get these checks that we felt like were just unbelievable. We're just like, what?
That's awesome.
We sold that many songs, and they're just paying us that much money.
And so it's been since 2006. You've been up on iTunes.
2006, yeah.
And
November.
it's the same tracks that have been up the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And at your height, you were selling over 1,000 a week.
Yeah, I think it was actually 1,500 singles and 200 songs.
I feel like our best week was like way up there, like a couple hundred albums, and then like almost 2,000 songs or something.
Amazing.
So.
And now we're at the bottom of 2008. People will be seeing this in 2009. So where are you right now with your iTunes sales?
They're still hovering around 20 albums a week, I guess, and 400 singles or so. And that's off of doing absolutely nothing. We comment back the occasional person, but we're so busy in the studio right now, and a couple of us have day jobs just to stay busy in the meantime before the album comes out so we don't lose our minds. And we're not touring right now because when we tour, we have to hire 2 other musicians.
Sure.
And we don't want to go on tour until this whole new album's ready. And so we're just sitting, I guess, idle and waiting until we have the product and a release date, and then we're going to go back in full motion. Everything we ever talked about, we're just going to go for it again, MySpace, everything.
I would like to talk about money.
Money.
As someone who runs a PR firm, and obviously I write a lot of articles, I'm very interested in the new paradigm for musicians and how we're all going to make money in the brave new world. And you guys have managed so far to support yourselves with a musical career using mostly MySpace, which is part of the reason why you're sitting here. And I would love it if you could walk our viewers through how you turned giving away tracks into making money and what that felt and looked like. And then I want to talk about moving ahead and models for making money in the future.
When we first recorded our demo of like 5 songs, we gave that entire thing away.
Never pressed it or anything. Just put it out on the internet and that was it.
Yeah, just here's all our songs. Take them, spread the word, love you. Do what you can. When we recorded our EP, like our first real thing, we actually gave away, I think, just a few of the best tracks, like on MySpace, just downloadable, whatever.
We gave away 3 tracks, and those actually turned out to be our highest 3 selling tracks.
Yeah.
But not by, it could have been because of that, but also we think those are the best songs. That's why we're giving them away, so it's a little combination of both.
Yeah,
Okay,
it
so
is weird because I think the songs that we had on our MySpace that were downloadable were usually the tracks that were selling the most on iTunes.
Mm-hmm.
So even though we were giving them away, people were still buying them. Now, we're not sure if it's because they were the best songs or because people would actually download them because they could get them for free and take them places. And
Yeah, our whole thing we pictured was like someone getting this song they got for free, taking it to a party,
Or a
playing it
car
for like,
or
30 or 40 people at a party, and then all of a sudden 1 or 2 of those people are like, what was that song? Look it up, not realize they can get it for free, and just go on iTunes, get that, and maybe our whole catalog if they like it all.
Right, I think we're going to try and run an experiment with this album and try and give something away for free and see how
it does.
Whatever happens.
Maybe like make a music video for it, and put the song up there and just start, I guess, running it through all these people who we built relationships with, like Absolute Punk or Pure Volume, and maybe make it like a featured single download, and just get it out in people's hands, and make them aware that we have a new album coming out. Because we just put it on iTunes and like tell people on our MySpace, it's not going to build buzz within the rest of the community.
Okay, so you were giving away at first completely, then you went to this model of giving away and charging for tracks.
Exactly.
Right. We
And
charged for the whole
then-
CD and gave a few of them away
Okay.
at the same time.
And then, so that was not yet on iTunes, that was on some other website.
Smart Monk,
Smart
which
Monk.
is physical distribution.
We didn't get onto iTunes until 9 months after the album came out.
But even when it was on iTunes, we were still giving those tracks
Away.
Right.
Okay. And then was there ever a time where you just were not giving tracks away anymore? And,
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, eventually it just felt like we reached a point where we were doing so well on iTunes that we didn't really need to give the tracks away for free anymore. And they were just out there. They're on LimeWire, they're anywhere you see on the internet. We said, alright, we don't have to put it on our site, so now that when new people come to our MySpace, they won't just see that and click it. They'll be like, alright, let me go to iTunes and check it out. We have like big banner at the top, like at iTunes.
So you could still stream them on MySpace.
Yes,
You just, if you
always.
wanted to own them, you had to go.
I don't know if there was
purchase
anything
them.
methodical about it at all, but
Yeah.
eventually we decided to be shiesty.
Yeah.
Smart. So is that when you saw a serious uptick in sales, or had you'd already seen an uptick?
We'd already
It was
seen
just
the pull.
slowly going up. And so we took it away and it was just still slowly going up because finally it was out there, the songs had legs.
So you're probably wondering just exactly how much money did this band make on iTunes? I got them to talk about that in the next segment. Stay tuned. This is Ariel and you're watching Sound Advice. Please visit us at arielpublicity.com for the printed version of tips and free marketing and PR advice delivered to your inbox twice a month.